point geometry of single point cutting tool. So how to draw the geometry of single point cutting tool? You may draw like this. This is the geometry of single point cutting tool. So you may draw like this. This is my side rack angle. This is my side rack angle, side clearance angle. This is the cutting. This is my cutting edge. So side cutting edge, and this is the nose radius. This is nose radius R, and this one is this is my end cutting edge, and this is my end cutting edge angle. So suppose this is my front view, and this is my top view, and this is my side view or end view, side view or end view. So from this is my rack surface, and this is the shank. So from the rack surface some material is removed to provide the rack angle at this face, the positive rack angle at this face. The positive rack angle means the positive rack angle, or it looks like this. When you remove from the frame, it looks like this. So in this way, this is the geometry of single point cutting tool. So when you make the front view, suppose this is my front view. So rack surface, this is my positive rack surface. So with respect to the positive, some material is removed from the rack surface. So this face front view, it look like this. So this is my back rack angle, and this is my end clearance angle. So this is the front view. Okay, so this is my positive rack angle, and okay, so rack angle you may represent like this. This is the positive rack angle like this, positive, and negative rack angle means the tool is like this. This is the zero rack angle, and negative rack angle means like this. So this is the negative rack angle. So the positive rack angle and zero rack angle and negative rack angle, it depends upon the machining conditions. Suppose this is my front view. So front view, it looks like this. This is my back rack angle. This is my end clearance angle. And the top view, you may see in top view, it look like this one portions. So this is the top view. This is the end cutting edge, and this is my side cutting edge, this is my side gamma S, means side cutting edge angle. This is my end cutting edge angle. So this is the top view. In side view, you will see these two angles. One is this one, another one is this one in side view. So how you will represent like this? In side view, this is my side rack angle, and this is my side clearance angle. So how you will represent the side? How you will the order of these angles, including the nose radius. So how you will represent according to the American Standard Associations. So according to the American Standard Association, or in ASA system, you may represent all angles including the nose radius in ASA system. ASA means American Standard Association. So according to American Standard Associations, you may write the order of these angles including nose radius like this. First of all, you will write the rack angle, back rack angle, then side rack angle, then end clearance angle, side clearance angle, and cutting edge angle, and side cutting edge angle, and then nose radius. So this is the order of all angles including nose radius. Back rack angle, first you write the rack angles, then clearance angles, then cutting edge or side cutting edge angle, then nose radius. So all angles play an important role during machining operations. The back rack angle control the chip flow directions, and the clearance angle as well as side clearance angle or end clearance angles or side clearance angle play an important role to avoid the rubbing actions. So the optimum rack angles range, it vary from -5 to 10 degree, and the side end clearance or side clearance angle, it vary from 7 to 15 degree, and also the end cutting or side cutting edge angle, it vary from 5 to 10 degree. This is my nose radius. The nose radius, you may write in terms of in inch or in centimeter. So now the order of these angles including nose radius according to the ORS system, means orthogonal rack system, you may write like this. According to ORS system, in ORS means orthogonal rack system, you may write inclination angle and orthogonal rack angle, auxiliary clearance angle or flank angle, principal flank or flank clearance angle, and auxiliary cutting edge angle, principal cutting edge angle, then nose radius. So this is the order of angles including nose radius with respect to the orthogonal rack system. Now how to find out the relationship between ASA and ORS system. So we have a matrix like this: tan I, tan orthogonal is equal to sine of gamma p minus cos gamma p and cos gamma p, tan alpha back rack angle and tan alpha s. Now from here you may get the relationship between inclination angle and the principal cutting edge angle, back rack angle or side angle. So this is my row and this is the column. So from here, tan alpha back rack angle, sine gamma p minus cos gamma p and tan alpha s. So another is your relationship between orthogonal rack angle and the second row. So cos gamma p tan alpha back rack angle, sine gamma p into tan alpha s. So in this way you may get the relationship between orthogonal rack system and ORS system, means orthogonal rack system. And this is the order according to ASA. In ASA we have an order of angle: back rack angle, side rack angle, end clearance angle, side clearance and cutting edge angle, side cutting edge angle, and nose radius. So this order is very important when you solve the numerical problem. So remember, first your rack angles, then clearance angle and cutting edge angles, and then nose radius. Similarly, in orthogonal rack system we have an inclination angle, orthogonal rack angle, then flank or clearance angle, and the cutting edge angle, and then nose radius. So these angles play a very important role during the machining operations, and we may optimize these angles for optimization process. So rack angle, it vary for optimum conditions -5 degree to 10 degree, and the clearance angle also vary from 7 to 15 degree, and the end clearance angle also vary from 5 to 10 degree, and nose radius. So rack angles means control the chip flow directions, and clearance angle or side clearance angle control the rubbing actions, means to side clearance angle means rubbing actions, and end clearance or side clearance angles also to avoid the rubbing actions. Thank you.